How do we start each episode?
Bang, bang, boom, boom. Fuck your mother in a room.
I guess that's how you start.
I guess that's how you start a video.
Alright, so today, or now...
Sorry, first off, sorry for the audio. My Rode microphone's getting repaired, and it should be here today. So maybe some of the videos you'll see later will be with better audio quality.
And we should start hiring people, because we're going to be famous.
We should actually get lavalier
Like a boom?
mics. No, not a boom. That's the microphone that I have. Is basically it's an on-camera boom mic, but lavalier mics, so they like clip to your lapel.
This video brought to you by Lavalier. Microphones that clip to your shirts.
This video brought to you by...
What do you
Is this camera on?
No, it's not. It's off completely.
Whatever.
Alright. So today we're going to actually talk about social media.
No, I mean, it's the same day, so it doesn't matter.
Nobody knows that, Chris.
Everybody knows that. We're wearing the same goddamn clothes.
Fuck. We're going to be talking about social media. Pretty much everything that you would expect. But we're going to start off with, why do you post on social media? Yeah, that person.
Why does the audience? Well, we post this on social media.
Yeah, so
what is
Okay.
your most favorite social media thing to like post on? To post on and then to view?
You know what? Obviously, like, we have the MySpace.
I'm talking like right now. What do you like posting on and what do you like viewing?
I like posting on Instagram. And I like viewing on Instagram. For the social
That makes sense.
aspect of just being able to share, like, capture a moment, just share it instantly. And obviously because I use a lot of hashtags, but that's besides the point.
We have a hashtag battle. We just make up the most ridiculous hashtags.
I probably have a hashtag fetish.
That should
nobody
be
knows
the next
about.
hashtag.
That should be the next
Hashtag fetish.
But yeah,
Hashtag fetish.
I like Instagram.
Write it down.
Just because you can find so much on there. And I always think it's funny when people try to post, like, those Instagram accounts where it's just pictures of flowers and mountains. Even though, I mean, that's whatever you're into to post on Instagram, that's perfectly fine. But I find it sometimes that even the accounts that have, like, 1 billion likes have, like, 10 pictures.
They're
Like,
mostly
why-
naked girls.
Yeah, but so then why do likes matter? Like, it's what? I don't know.
Likes matter because they feed your ego.
It does.
They make you feel accepted.
But in real life,
Well, there's a difference between likes and followers.
okay, so let's break
So
down
followers do feed your ego. It's like, yeah, I got another follower. It's somebody that actually will view my stuff on a constant basis.
unless it's a fake account,
That's the fake
which there's a
account.
lot of.
Yeah. But like you or I take followers. I don't take them seriously, but if I get a new one, I'm like, oh yeah, and then I'll look at them and be like, oh, is this somebody I should follow back?
Yeah, I do the same thing. I kind of have like a ritual of whether or
You
not
fucking cut a chicken's head off and
I cut a chicken's head off.
put the blood
and
on your phone. Should I
I
follow
start
them?
speaking to Satan. No, but he's my best friend, by the way. But I don't know. Like, I'm very picky, and I don't know why when it comes to following somebody back, because obviously, like, I don't like drugs and everything. But
Straight edge, ride or die.
yeah,
I'm not
straight edge, ride or die, ride or die. Stay true. But you know, like, if I see an account where it's just like a whole bunch of weed, and I'm like, I'm not on Instagram just to view plants, so I won't follow them. The other thing is when people post like memes all the time on their Instagram account, I don't
That's
get
bothersome.
why.
I mean, some of them are like funny.
Yeah, like every now and then,
it's hilarious.
Yeah, every now and then, like I appreciate a good one. But if it's an Instagram account of just all memes, I'm like, I'm not gonna follow you because I could just look at these on Facebook or another social media website.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't follow back instantly because I kind of see it as a way to just find the things I like and not just, blow up everybody's Instagram by just following them and liking all their pictures.
Makes sense.
But I mean, likes to me, like when I post a picture, it's just, I guess it kind of just shows whether people appreciate it or not. Like, I don't see it as a way to be like, hey, I'm popular.
Yeah.
Because I only have, 214 followers, so it's not like I'm like,
I have like half that.
well, it's because I'm famous.
You also have Instagram longer than me.
Yes, I did. Anyways.
Going back to what I said, does that mean like if they follow you, do they actually care about you?
I don't think so. Because
I mean, unless, like, you're my friend.
Yeah, like
I
if you're
follow
close,
you. Yeah,
if you know the person.
Yeah, like people out of high school that I follow, like I can just be like, yeah, unfollow. That's like most suicide girls I follow. I'm like, no, you posted something annoying, unfollow.
Exactly. So it's like, I guess you have to be able to discern, like, just the fact of somebody that's your friend or somebody that's physically there that you actually know versus that person that maybe just follows because they just like following people or because they actually really like the stuff that you post. Like there's those Instagram accounts where you're like, man, I really like the stuff that's on here, I'm going to follow them, or I'm just going to like their pictures and not follow them. But I don't know, like I feel like they care about you if you know them.
Yeah.
And maybe like they'll start posting comments on your stuff, and then you kind of start to, hey, you know, this person actually appreciates what I post. But other than that, I think people can just like it up and follow you, and you're not really much to it.
We're using Instagram as the most common one.
Yeah,
because that's what we both use. Most.
Facebook.
I think to me,
Facebook is still there.
Has died to me.
Yeah, but it's died. I don't know.
I go to Facebook primarily just to like look at new stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Like if somebody posts something on Facebook, I'll look at it, but I won't be like, oh, that's interesting. I'll just be like, okay, it's there. I'll acknowledge that it's in my space, but it's not MySpace.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, see, I'm clever.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, Facebook. I don't know if it's because of like the age groups that use it. I don't know if there's any direct connection to that.
A lot more older people have started using it.
My mom started using it.
Yeah, so did my mom and my dad. My dad just used it for Farmville. He doesn't even go on.
My mom just started an Instagram account.
Dang, Mama Bernal.
Probably show you some pictures.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. That's all.
Hashtag swag. Hashtag I love that hot Latina blood.
Anyways, but speaking on to looking at new stuff, what do you feel, or what do you think of when you see something that probably shouldn't be on Instagram or Facebook or Vine or Twitter?
What do you mean?
Should people get in trouble for the things that they post if it's displeasing to a particular viewer?
That's such a tricky question. If it's hate speech, yes. Like, you're like, I hate them niggers and faggots. Then, yes, you should,
We're gonna get sued.
No. You should get in trouble for that, because it's hate speech. But if you're viewing, you're like, I, as a straight male, and this is not my view, but as an example, I, as a straight male, do not like homosexuals and them getting married. That's fine. If you post that, you're all good. But if you're using derogatory language and you're putting other people down, I think that's when it crosses a line.
Damn nigger faggots! Is that a word?
I think
it is.
He spells it as a spelling bee.
Okay, cool.
Can you give it to me in a sentence? Nigger faggot!
We should probably post that. That picture, that video is about to play in now.
No, we can't put it in the video because then it's... Well, link it. It's a Danny Glover
There's
skit.
gonna be a link at the bottom.
Yeah, it's a Danny Glover skit. It's pretty funny.
It is pretty funny. But I feel, yeah, I completely agree.
But it also depends on like your... Because we write all our stuff down. But it depends on like what you do for a living. If you're a teacher... And like there was that lady that was a teacher, but she was also a model, and she posted like her modeling pictures on Instagram. That's fine because you do both. But if you're posting sexually suggestive things like, "Oh man, I'm wet," and she doesn't mean like wet from a shower, she means wet on her downstairs mix-up. Like that's unacceptable to do. And also, there's the whole thing of keeping your profile public or private. You can put your profile private, and then you have all of this can potentially go away, all of your problems. But it doesn't mean like, oh, I can still follow you.
Yeah, I feel like that really touches on a good subject, and it's the fact that the privacy updates that Facebook and Instagram and all these social media websites constantly do. I feel like it's more to protect them than to protect the user.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people people will post, like, for example, with my example that I used before, with, like, the whole weed thing. Like, I'm perfectly fine with people that smoke and everything. Like, you smoke, you drink, whatever. I don't care.
God, I haven't
like, that's your
smoked
life.
You make me seem like a pothead. I haven't smoked in years.
No, I wasn't talking about weed. I was just talking about, like, other stuff. But
I haven't smoked cigarettes
I'm perfectly
in a while.
fine with that. Like, I'm not gonna bring you down for it. Maybe in middle school I probably did. But it's
God,
like...
you hated on people crazy.
It's like some people will post stuff and other people will get mad about it, but, you know, you have the right to post whatever you want.
You have the right to just not care about it, too.
Exactly. Like, it's all up to the viewer. Because the person posting it is obviously okay with what they're posting.
Yeah.
But the person viewing it is obviously, you know...
And I feel
hurt
like...
feelings.
Yeah.
Not hurt feelings.
And I feel like on Instagram you can get away with a lot more suggestive things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I rarely use Twitter. The only thing I use Twitter for is to send out my YouTube video updates. And Facebook, I just go on. Like, I don't use Vine. But I feel like... like, Tumblr. Fuck Tumblr. Fuck Tumblr and Google+. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
This video is not sponsored by Tumblr or Google.
Oh, Google, sponsor me. I love you. I love you crazy. Pay me more.
What if they do now?
Need to get this monetized.
We're posting on YouTube, though.
I think I can do it
It's
with
unbelievable.
with my channel. I can get
Anyways.
it monetized. But on Instagram, you can get away with a lot more suggestive things, like posting almost naked pictures, because there's a disconnect between this is my like personal account. Like, I view a Facebook as I view a LinkedIn.
Mm.
Just on the Facebook, there's no resume. It's your view resume, like what your views are, and you post funny cat videos. But like, you can get
I thought
away,
that died a long time ago.
You get away with a lot more on Instagram because there's that disconnect. Like, it's not like an in-depth, introspective look at you like Facebook is, comparatively.
I think
So
you're
you
right
can
about
post
that.
booty pictures all day, but you can't do that on a Facebook page. It's not acceptable.
Fuck you, Mark.
Mark.
Zuckerberg!
Oh. God damn it. That's not a person I would refer to as their first name.
Well, you know, you gotta sometimes. Just gotta do it.
It would be better if you double clenched your fist and shouted, Zuckerberg!
I was gonna say Marky Mark, but that's not. That's Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. I was watching his show yesterday. It's complete garbage.
So, do you think, I mean, like, going back to what we were talking about, do you think it's okay, like, for me to, I don't know, like, to just post, like, whatever the fuck I want and be like, oh, it's freedom of speech, freedom of expression?
You can, but then you agree to the TOS of terms of service to other
Which goes
people.
back to the whole, yeah.
Like,
see, so I mean,
like,
I guess
Instagram 4 years ago, 2 years ago is not the Instagram that it is today. There
that's really
was
not.
vagina, boob, penis, butt pics crazy on Instagram. I want to go back to that Instagram, not because I'm a pervert, and I'm not, but I want to go back because it was liberated. Now it's tightwad 13-year-olds. Oh, there's a nipple in that. Report! Report!
Block.
Permaban! Drop the
Inappropriate.
ban hammer! That's what all social media is now, because it's been disseminated down because we have this generation of millennials that have not grown up without the internet. I mean, we grew up without the internet, like, a little bit.
We grew up with it when it was...
When it was
social media was
dial-up.
really climbing. Yeah, dial-up.
We were born in an age where there's no such thing as social media.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the problem. You have these kids that grow up with social media.
And
It's not a problem, it's a change in generational views.
Yeah, but I believe it's limiting what people can share, because
Oh yeah.
back to the whole privacy thing. Like it's now it's really become up to the company whether you have that freedom to post, and they're limiting you
Yeah, definitely.
when it should just be open. It should be, you know, maybe put, like, say for example, like if there's an Instagram that just wants to post all nudes, maybe
Explicit.
post something on it. Yeah, that says
Or age verification.
explicit. Would you like to continue?
What
That's
they do
all you
online,
need.
what they do for like porn sites, like
Exactly.
before you enter, you have to be like, it doesn't check that you're 18. Like some videos on IGN, you have to put in your birthday. Why don't they have that on porn sites?
That's another topic.
Because it's like the same thing.
But yeah, I feel like to kind of like wrap it up. I feel like the companies.
Porn, wrap it up. Yeah. Sweet. I'll see myself out.
And this video's over. No.
Ow.
But I mean, we post on social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't lie. Like, there's always that part of attention. Like, you get that attention that you need. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Like, you need it. Especially if you're not a very sociable person. I could see with that where Instagram and Facebook and Vine and all of those social media websites come in handy. Because, you know, it's a matter of fact of maybe you have a lot of friends, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
And maybe you just need that little page or little account to get you by. And obviously, like with us, it's different. But there are those people out there.
Yeah, there's people who use social media. Guess I'm right. Who use social media as an extension of themselves.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not to say that's sad, but
no, it's not.
It's also strange and weird that it's getting to that point, because I feel like that's definitely going to be the way that most people's relationships are. Like, they're going to start having the connection with their peripherals and not the outside world. Fucking Wall-E. Great example. The Disney movie.
Yeah, it's Pixar.
The fat people. They just lay there and look at a screen. And I feel like some kids
Isn't
do
that what
now.
we're doing? We're sitting down looking at the camera.
Yeah, but
we're talking to nobody.
You know what? But
we're talking to my dog who doesn't understand anything.
Hey, what's up? But yeah, I think that about wraps it up.
We'll wrap this video up.
Make sure to like and subscribe!